Every builder eventually faces this question: should you go all in on power tools or master the art of hand tools? It's the eternal debate between speed and soul, technology and tradition. Some say you can't call yourself a craftsman without knowing how to cut by hand. Others say time is money and power is progress, but in truth, it's not one or the other. It's about balance. It's about knowing when to let the motor hum and when to let your hands speak. Let's start with what power tools bring to the table: efficiency, precision, consistency. A circular saw slices in seconds what a handsaw takes minutes to achieve. A cordless drill saves your wrists from hours of twisting. A random orbital sander turns a day of manual sanding into 5 minutes of perfection. Power tools don't just make you faster, they make you scalable. They let you take on more projects, more clients, more output. But speed has a cost. Power tools disconnect you slightly from the material. You feel vibration, not grain. You follow guides and lasers, not instinct. The machine interprets your will, but it's not you. That's where hand tools are in their place. They slow you down, yes, but they also teach you. When you plane wood by hand, you feel its resistance. When you chisel a joint, you learn how fibers tear, how knots push back. You develop what pros call tool feel, the sixth sense that separates builders from button pushers. The truth is, power tools are about production. Hand tools are about connection. The best builders don't choose, they integrate. Because each category serves a purpose the other can't replace. Take the handsaw versus the circular saw. The circular saw wins for volume, framing, decking, sheet cuts. But a handsaw? It's your scalpel. It makes quiet, controlled, mistake-free cuts when precision matters more than speed. Every builder should know both, because sometimes the difference between rough and refined is a single tooth on a blade. Or look at the power drill versus the hand brace. The drill is speed, one hand, one trigger, perfect holes every time. But a brace gives you control and torque that no motor can mimic. When working with hardwoods, delicate joinery, or antique furniture, a brace lets you feel the wood's response. The hand knows what the bit can't tell you. Same story with sanders. Power sanders are phenomenal for flattening large surfaces, floors, tables, panels. But the hand block? That's where you shape perfection. It is in those last strokes where the surface becomes alive, where you control every grain direction, every highlight, every texture. Now, let's talk cost. Power tools are investments, upfront and ongoing. You're buying the tool, the batteries, the blades, and the repairs. Hand tools cost less to start, last longer, and rarely fail you. You can't burn out a chisel motor because there isn't one. But what you save in money, you pay in time. That's the trade-off. And let's be real, time is a resource too. So if you're building full-time, power tools are non-negotiable. They amplify output and open professional possibilities. But if you're a weekend builder, or you care more about learning the craft itself, hand tools give you something machines can't: intimacy. Then there's safety. Power tools are faster, but they're also less forgiving. Kickback, torque, vibration, they demand respect. Hand tools are slower, but they teach awareness. You feel danger before it happens. There's no surprise, no sudden lurch, just the steady rhythm of muscle and control. Every craftsman should start with hand tools for that reason alone. To understand what safe, deliberate work feels like before adding horsepower. Now let's talk about results. Does one make better quality work? Not necessarily. The pros answer: the right tool for the right moment. A well-tuned power planer can match a hand plane as finish, if you know what you're redoing. But if you don't, no tool saves you. Precision doesn't come from the device. It comes from discipline. A power saw doesn't fix a bad measurement. A handsaw doesn't fix poor alignment. Skill always outweighs horsepower. That's why the best workshops, serious ones, always have both. You'll see a router next to a set of chisels, a miter saw next to a hand plane, a power sander hanging above a sanding block. Because real mastery isn't about loyalty to a side. It's about understanding the value of each and choosing intentionally. If you're just starting, here's the rule. Learn the hand tool first, then graduate to the power version. Learn how to make a clean cut with a handsaw before picking up a circular saw. Learn to chisel a mortise before rooting one. That sequence builds respect for the process, for the danger, and for the craft. At the end of the day, tools are just extensions of your hands, whether powered by electricity or muscle. What matters is the intention behind each pass, each cut. Power tools will get you results. Hand tools will make you a builder, so what's worth it? Both, if you know when to use them. Power tools make progress possible. Hand tools make craftsmanship meaningful. One gives you speed. The other gives you soul. The modern craftsman doesn't pick sides. They merge the old and the new, technology and touch, and build something that lasts.